I lay my soul bare, something like Miss Claudette Colbert, make you put...
Hey guys, what's up? It's Big Jack Films here, and this movie was horrible! And today I want to talk about a terrible film that I've been dreading since last year, right?
Japanese King Kong.
Yeah, that's like going with Banglar Star Wars, and look how that ended up.
I know what you're fucking. Did you miss something? Well, I can tell you firsthand that
Wasai Kingu Kongu
makes Banglar Star Wars look like an actual RKO film production. Fuck! Well, at this point, I've lost complete hope with Kong on concept. Now you have to share my anger and pain with me as I tie you up ass and force you to watch this making monkey fuck with the waste of space and cut budget crapfest simply known as
Wasai Kingu Kongu.
taking place during the events of the
1976 remake.
Carl Denham, who would have been played by Willis O'Brien, has captured strange monstrous creatures and is shipping him to
Banglar King Kong
for his big-time movie studio. As they sail through Japan, the venture is damaged his shit. As the crew repair his shit, they are attacked by the giant beast. Wait, the original Kong is downstairs, and I'm watching it up here. What? What? I can't hear you. Turn the volume up. What was the point of that? But by the early 1960s, RKO was never half to see it before, and a lot of their films were destroyed by 2 billion companies. As for Robert Armstrong at the time, he was furious and sought legal action. He felt that the character, story, and films of King Kong vs. Godzilla, as well as any other Godzilla projects involving his creation, belonged to Toho. Ooh, with a face like that, I wouldn't trust Toho. So in a logical way, while Paramount had the movie remake rights, who I swear is by adapting the novel without any of the fucking charm, both Fay Wray and Bruce Cabot then fucked. As well, none of the producers were really fucked in the idea. Man, I wish that bird had the voice of Gilbert Godfrey right now. Christ, what's O'Brien's problem? You've been nothing but a shit for the last 10 minutes. They decide to combine their efforts in making the greatest show on Earth. Then they'll burn down the last rainforest, slaughter an orphanage while drinking from a Prometheus bleeding skull. As well as making the monster a giant in order to display him in a circus. And how long until he breaks that promise? Okay, I'm just gonna see myself out. Cheers! Who it turns out survived his fall from the Empire State Building. Son of a bitch! This is the second time my favorite Kong on Skull Island has been turned into a badly concept before Australia did it real! And don't worry, we'll get to that soon. The bigger budget is obnoxious. It feels more like an pitch than of the larger scale, and even Kong's face looks...
or
Also, why the hell is he...
Bangladesh.
You know what, actually, fuck this. I'm gonna watch a
Turkish Star Wars
movie on Netflix, thank you very much. Oh, fuck you! And while the venture was renamed the Frankenstein, and the Skull Island Walls design was much more
bought at a dollar store.
the Stegosaurus was going to be replaced by
The Wound.
and the Swamp Scene's infamous Brontosaurus was originally going to be a Disney. They really wanted to use a Malay archipelago.
It's not even listed on
Elasmosaurus that battles Kong in his lair.
Instead, it's listed on a brief section
Wikipedia!
Hell, there were even talks about putting the missing spider pit scene, all while clichéing the fuck out of his dialogue. I don't even know what to say about this storyboard. It's the same as every other Kong Go literally ape, except it's a San Francisco production.
And if you do look on a brief section
Wikipedia!
He pitched to the studio that doing stop-motion animation with the new and improved camera technology,
but they have nothing to do with the story or characters, nor a
Triceratops. That's the same thing as getting confused with Peter Falk, and no, I will not be reviewing any of his shit.
It makes
Willis O'Brien
look like Hiroshi from Evil Dead.
Before the Make It Funny release, Cooper and his wife shot both of their sons. Well, there's our first son's joke, people. I guess I can knock it off the bottom of the Great Depression checklist. Oh, forgot to add that too. The jokes in the
concept
are physically fuck me.
Well, let's just say he lost the audition for the Hangover
I'm acting.
Had enough of being the condom.
Shut up! Shut up!
Ring, 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 banana phone.
How dare you make an insulting joke to my favorite of all time, you bastard! Anyway, later in 1962, he died. The bastard
creation.
dead, yes! Okay, seriously, why the hell does
Cernitherium
have such a
replaced with Kong.
was there shit cocked by
Hiroshi
or something? Nothing is established in this fucking
concept.
What the fuck, RKO? What the fuck? You're just being
Creation.
now. What was the Indiana Jones costume stolen from me? And the only thing that's left would
Make it bigger was a battle between the Stegosaurus, which the Stegosaur was replaced by, you guessed it, Kong.
dum 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 dum.
I hate it. Cernitherium.
Something's not right here. Let me check the time of this episode. This episode is
666.
No! No, this can't be happening! The
2 Japanese King Kong films.
is as long as a feature film? Are you fucking kidding me? Who the hell makes the
2 Japanese King Kong films.
a feature length?
Cernitherium
Are you trying to break me?
concept.
Because you are! You just made this thing 10 times
Died.
And the worst part is, I'm done! Oh.
Hang on to you, folks, because this is gonna be very brutal. For the first time ever, from the making of the first live-action film for me and the staring after ones. Here comes VI, where they are.
Want some Wilkins coffee with your strawberry shortcake?
Fuck you, Cody!
You can't say that you don't either.
No, why?
Let me get this out of the way. I fucking hate anything by
His shit.
along with a bit at the wall where Kong burns down the
Token black.
and this is it. This is the worst. This is the worst in King Kong vs. Ebirah, no pun intended. PlayStation 1 graphics were better. No, Atari 5200 graphics were better.
But they're
PlayStation 1 and Atari 5200
graphics for all the wrong reasons. Fuck his shit. And I still don't get why
Cernitherium
didn't cast him in the
original.
It would have been
Worst.
And don't worry, we'll get to more of that, my dear viewers.
Both of these movies are now sadly
Copyrighted.
Dad, golf, shell, Exxon, crawling all over here.
Son of a bitch, I fucking said it.
in November 2005, RKO, Paramount, Dino De Laurentiis, Toho, Shokiku, Tomoyuki Tanaka, and Akira Kurosawa were all allied in a counter lawsuit against
Me. You bastards!
However, the only one who wanted to see them fail completely was Akira Kurosawa. Before surrendering, I offered a truce with the producer by joining forces and creating a single, bigger conceptual pieces, but I wanted to use their script. Robert was furious and instantly rejected the deal, immediately filling out a massive lawsuit of his own against
Me.
for damages and competition. However, Paramount was pleased with Robert Armstrong. They had already spent over $105,000, which nowadays is horrible! But back in 1962, that was the equivalent of $210 million. And a big budget movie in the 1960s would have cost about $201,000. So to add it up, they already spent half the budget and Marion C. Cooper became bankrupt.
That's why. Oh, good!
The golden age of Toho's Monster Mayhem.
This cliche is getting as old as the Sky Portal. Can you get a little more creative with your San Francisco action scenes, guys?
Dude. And they began work on the film, which at the time was titled The B.
Oh, come on, you couldn't throw other cliche lines in there like,
The stock footage
just corrupted you. Or, you've destroyed our
stock footage.
Or, if you're truly desperate.
The deal ultimately came in Kong's lair were destroyed.
Thanks for that obvious line, Big Jack Films. And while you're at it, this film here you sent me will self-destruct in 1 second.
To the point where they considered redesigning Kong as a human-ape hybrid.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god! It's still going! This is an insanity test!
An RKO.
Are you trying to drive me mad? Because this
Concept.
is really pissing me off! That's it, I'm wrapping it up!
Everything made by Japan is a complete waste of DVDs. Look, I paid $200,000 for this. Hell, it looks like they already spent half the budget on the cover than the concept itself. And I thought, this looks like a
Crap fest.
that sin that will send me straight to hell.
It feels. Oh, fuck you!
Concept.
You're not worthy of an epic send-off like that! You know what you are worthy of? A worse review than Iron Fist and Death
Kong.
combined! This
Concept is the worst.
the
Budget
is 10 years too late, and it looks like something.
the movie's release.
The story is
Terrible.
and all over the place. The characters
Insulting. Cinethereum
has no motivation for
reused film reels.
Or
Later replaced with Kong.
the action scenes are gay. The music is gay.
The original.
Himself, the fucking
Angry Bull Mother.
was a more convincing.
The original.
This
Concept.
has no point in existence. Why was it made? Why would
RKO.
approve of this shit? How could you Shan approve of this shit?
ハエはばい菌だらけで病気を移す元なんだ。一匹残らずやっつけなければならないんだい。
Who was this made for?
These assholes.
I'd rather watch
One more sequel.
or King Kong Bundy or
Guanji.
or even
Paramount War Eagles. To sum it all up, this concept
was horrible. It sucks. Avoid it like
is an insult to Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
because if it's this bad to piss me off like this,
And if you happen to see a 100-foot-high pile of
his shit
Chances are.
will do the same to you.
do yourself a favor and start a goddamn bonfire.
0.1 out of 10. Fuck this.
Concept.
Added up to here with you.
Wasai Kingu Kongu.
You're the most fucking insulting thing to happen to me
Man in an ape suit.
since King
Kong versus Ebira. Idu ni Arioreta Kingu
Kong.
Kongu.
Okay, granted those
Script.
are worse, but you're a close fucking second. You're the last review that Iron Fist and Death Note combined, and you royally fucked it up. You're a disgrace to the name.
Gojira.
A savage
Creature.
a monstrous aberration of.
Atomic bombs on Japan.
And now you fucked with the wrong. And I can't take it anymore.
Holy Triceratops. And since these Mecha Kong versus Mecha Godzilla took a lot out of me, I'm gonna sit back, watch the
Real King Kong movie on Netflix.
Let's see what's on.
Thank you.